Hello, my name is Roy, and today I am going to create a short YouTube tutorial video on how to separate data when it's all jammed in one column in Excel. But before I get into that, if you do here, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, go down in the comments and write, I subscribed so that I can show you my appreciation. It does a couple of things for me. The likes boost into the algorithm, help push this video out to more people that could use it, and the comments do the same thing, and also it gives me the opportunity to go in and thank you personally for watching my video, so I appreciate that. So anyways, all right, let's get into it. So in my previous video, what I did is I actually combined everything into one column, and now I'm going to show you how you can actually separate data that's in a column. I'm going to show you a really simple way and then a little bit more complicated way for when you have data like this. Okay, the simplest way, we're going to insert a new column as first, right? And actually, this is a bonus. This Format Painter tool up here is incredibly helpful. We're going to click there, boom, same format. We're going to say ID, right? Because now we want to pull the ID out of this column. And the very simplest way to do that, and this works when you know you have a certain set criteria in the column that you want to get. In this instance, I know that all these ID numbers are 5-digit. Now, just like before, these ID numbers and names are completely random generated from using ChatGPT. This is not any personal data that's from anyone. Okay, now, the very easiest way to do this is to use the equals left feature or formula. And what that's going to do is it's going to count the number of characters that we want it to grab from the left of this column. And the way you want to do that is you type equals left. Anytime that Excel suggests the formula for you, it's nice to click on it right there so that you get the right format. It helps you remember how to do the formula. And now we need to tell it which column and which cell we want this to be. So in this case, it's going to be B2. Okay. And now, like I said, I know that this is a 5-digit number. So we're going to say the first 5 digits in B2. Okay, and that's it. So there you can see it grabbed the first 5 digits, and just like before, we can click and drag to copy the formula, or we can double click to copy the formula all the way down through our 50 bogus names and numbers. Now, just like before, we're going to click here, we're going to copy, and then we're going to click here and we're going to paste special, and we're going to paste just the values. That's going to overwrite the code and make it right there. Now you notice it got this little exclamation point. That's because it says this is a number stored as text. So we're going to hold Control and Shift down, hit the down arrow. That's going to select all the data right there. We're going to hit this little right here. We're going to say convert to number. That gets rid of that error. We can also come up here. We can make it be the center. Makes it look a little nicer. Okay, hope I didn't go too fast for you. You can pause this video at any point in there. Quite a few little tips in that. Now, here we have this column though, and it still has the ID and it has the name. Even though we may need a new column here, we can't just simply delete this one because it still has some bogus information that we no longer want. So how do we split this up into separate columns and use a bit of logic? Because we can't use the right, formula. If we say equals right and B2 and try to count the characters, because all these people's names have different character counts. Okay, so you can't do something quite that simple. So what you do is you select the whole column right here, and you're going to go to data, and you're going to say text to columns. Okay, now if you say delimited, that's going to have it grab a different column based on the comma. What that would do, or the dash, and that would separate different columns based on a certain character, which is fine. But what's even better is if you said fixed width. Fixed width allows you to come in here and click where you want it to create a new column. Okay, so with this, we would say, well, we want a new column right there for just the ID numbers. Okay, we're going to click again and we're going to drag it. We want to get rid of the dash. Okay, so then we would have 3 columns. We'd have a column for the number, a column for that dash, and another column for the name. That way, then it doesn't matter how long their name is because we have a column that separates it out. I'm going to say next. This is what it's going to look like. Now from here, we could actually format what we wanted each column to be, but I don't really care, so we're not going to spend the time to do that. We're just going to quickly show you how to separate. Now I'm going to say finish. Now you can see what that did. Now in column B, we now have the ID. Over here we have the dash, and over here we have the name. Okay, and then from here we could go back to home, grab the format printer. Now the cool thing about the format printer, if you double click, now you could take that format and put it on different cells or a different set of cells if you clicked and drag. So we're going to click there, click there. Now it has the same format. Now you don't want to keep clicking or you're going to make the format all over the place, so you're going to want to hit escape to be done with that. Double click this border here to make that go out here. Now we don't need the dash anymore. We can delete that. Now we have the ID. Let's double click there, so then that goes over there. Let's make this centered. Come back here to column A. That was used just for those demonstration purposes. We're going to delete that column. Now we're back to just an ID and a name like it was before. I hope you found this video informative and helpful, and I hope it boosts you in your everyday life as you use Excel. Continue on to the next video to see more tips and tricks, or stay around on my channel for ways to learn how to earn money from home like I do. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day.